Hello and welcome back to Hug Corp. Today I'm doing a quite long video. It's almost 50 minutes long, or actually, is it? No, not quite 50 minutes long. For a couple of reasons. One is just going online with a couple of my friends. Dan, gamer tag is IRLittleDan. I was at the point now. I'm running to go and get a car to go and kill him. For reasons that aren't particularly very apparent in this, but get reasoned. He did kill me a couple of times, and he's going to kill me in a minute. Also got Tom, who is going to be with me more because Dan goes off and plays some missions. But this is more to do with why I haven't recorded for a very long time. It's been like 3 weeks or something since I last uploaded. I'll just have a look. But there's a couple of reasons for this. One, Battlefield 4 beta. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. GTA Online and graphics card. Some of you may know that I got a new graphics card. It's the Nvidia GTX 660 Extreme, and that's my new one. My old one was an AMD one, quite old, but so I've actually had to wait for. Well, I haven't had to, but I wasn't able to play Battlefield 4 beta like I was hoping to. Then there was the problem with Origin. I forgot. Well, basically, I think foreshadowed me getting any games on PC. So my Origin age was my actual age. And they cancelled my pre-order for Battlefield 4, which was a pain. But I just made a new account where I'm 19 or 20. So yeah, FU Origin, FU. But that I've going to do that. I've got to do that soon. And the other reason, GTA Online. A lot of you, well, a few of you may know, it's been very buggy. Yesterday, for example, with recording. So Friday night, I was at my dad's. The internet again not as good, but it took me 5 attempts to join a game with friends. So that's not very good, is it? That wasn't very good. But this league's on quite well. Rockstar are giving every single player that is played in October $500,000. The first is going to be in two two goes. You're going to get 250k each time. One is going to be around. It's going to be in about a week from the 12th of October. Anytime then, and then the other one will be near the end of October, and it's going to be an update, and I can't remember what the name of the update's going to be, but I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. If you can hear clicking, I'm sorry. I am currently becoming very sad and playing Cookie Clicker. I know it's a crap game, but it's just so fun. Well, not really. It's just really addictive. But I shall stop clicking for that. But yeah. Here's Tom. Oh, the Dangs just drove off. But I must say, there's certain aspects of online I prefer over single player learning. There's other that I hate. If you're getting a stolen car and a cop sees you, they'll chase you. However, I'm not sure if that's true anymore, because there was an update and I don't think that's happening anymore. Because I was driving around, as you'll see a bit later, in an Audi R8. Or whatever they call it on here, because of copyrights. I didn't like that, but I think I might have been taken out. The other thing I don't like, you can't dolphin dive, which was like the funny thing. then you can't what was I going to say? There's more stuff to buy, granted. You have a bank, but you get taxed ridiculous. I lost 9k from the bank in a matter of like an hour or something, which shouldn't actually happen, because technically if it was a proper tax rate, it would be a percentage of your tax, so it would bit like a Half-Life, it will never actually reach 0, because it can't physically, because it will keep taking, let's say, 1% off. Well, 1% of 1 is 0.1, 1% of 0.1 is 0.01, and so on, so on. So it can never actually, what's it called? It's no, not Powerball, is it? Not a Powerball curve. But yeah, half-lives of radioactive materials have the same thing. It can never radiate nothing. Radioactive materials are always radioactive, because their half-lives, basically there's a point where a radioactive material becomes effectively not radioactive, in the sense that it can't do you any harm with the radiation, because the amount it radiates is so small that it's not a problem, but it can never reach no radiation. So you've got that. For example, uranium has a half-life of a couple of million, but then you have ones that have half-lives of not even a second. But yes, that's good physics out of the way. I'll talk a bit more about my graphics card. It has 2 fans, a giant heatsink, HDMI. No, I'm gonna get this wrong, aren't I? It doesn't have VGA, but it has the other 2, whichever they're called, and I don't want to get it wrong, so I'm going to say. It was £180 or thereabouts, off eBuyer. It's very good, I must say. It's very, very good. I've had some problems with it though. I've still got to sort them out, so it's not going to be Battlefield 4 beta for a little bit, unfortunately, because of basically there's not going to be one because of technical problems with it. Well, not really technical, but the fact that basically I need to have a separate power supply, which I'm sorting out very, very, very soon. Hopefully tomorrow, which will be Sunday the 13th. Hopefully, my uncle has been very, 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 very kind, and he's given me a spare power supply that he has, because he has three PCs, I believe. Yes, he does. He actually has a server that he runs. He's got his gaming rig, and then he's got his old gaming rig. Basically, that's how it works. So yeah, I'll be coming out with Battlefield 4. I did get a chance to go on Battlefield 4 open beta, and it's running about 60 frames per second with lag spikes, because of I'm running Windows 7, because I'm normal and I'm a gamer, and I'm not someone that buys an all-in-one, for example. Not mentioning any names, Tom. But yeah, at the moment Windows 7 has some technical problems. You want to see me here fail, but survive. So that's one issue, but that's happening with it. Well, not with everyone, but most people with Windows 7. When I get the power system sorted out, it'll be alright. I've changed the fan configuration round as well. While I was at it, I removed some of the LEDs because I needed the leads to power my graphics card, which I won't need now because I'm getting set up the power supply. But yeah, I'm doing that. What else is on the news? The Steam box. As some of you may or may not know, the Steam box is Steam have released, or Valve, I should say, Valve. Valve have released some of the spec options you can have. I say spec option rather than V spec. Is because you can choose. You can choose from i3 to i7 processors. And anything from sort of what I've got. Or slightly below, but maybe the 550. All the way up to a Titan. And as some of you may know, the Titan as of now is apparently, well, it's pretty much the best graphics card you can get. It's about £900. So the Steam box is gonna be quite expensive, but we'll see what happens later with the Steam box, because I'm not sure, because it's sort of like a PC console. It's a PC that's confused about what it wants to be, and it wants to be a console, but it doesn't want to lose like its PC betterness. And this is a problem, because PC gamers aren't going to buy it because they have a PC, and consoles players generally aren't going to buy one because they won't see why it's so expensive. I'm not sure how that's going to work particularly, but if I run out of things to say, which is quite possible, I'll put a bit of music on, so you can watch the rest, because I'd rather put this out in one go, because I haven't recorded for so long and I haven't uploaded for 2 weeks, so I'm going to do that. As a whole, GTA is definitely, there's a couple of things I'll round up. In the words of Nerdcubed, it's the best open world game, the best story in an open world game, and Nerdcubed is saying it's the best game he's ever played. I must say I'm siding on his view there. Now, you see, if you do this in single player, the army's on you, but it's not until you get out of your plane that you get a wanted level. What you're going to see here, though, is a fail of an attempt to get out, simply because of, well, a bitchy plane. Not my one, actually. No, not my one. It's a different one following me. You'll see, I'll turn around and there'll be a missile heading straight for me to blow me up. And I die. Which is nice, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit nice. That's annoying. Definitely very, very, very annoying. I'd do this another time, because Tom was very kind and picked me up. And then we go in. But what else was I going to say? GTA single player is brilliant. I've been messing around with it quite a lot. What else have I been doing? I've sort of just been messing around. As Franklin, I bought the LS Custom in not far from Sandy Shores. Well, it's in Sandy Shores, not far away from the radio dishes. That's where it is. I bought that so I get 3 mods as Franklin, so I don't have to pay for anything, which is great. But it's nowhere. Well, it's not nowhere near his house, but it's a couple of miles from his house. But it's not motorway miles. It's windy road miles, which is a pain sometimes. But I go there because it's free. So I have a good drive in the car up there, or up and over. Go there. I'm like, ooh, yay! I can mod it, and then I can have a nice drive back. And if I'm keeping it, I can go to the LS Custom near Franklin's house and get paid to repair it, which is like $300, and I've got 32 million. So it's not like it's anything. And I get more than that back from the properties I own. There we go. Now you're going to see another fail. Now. Well, not now, but in a minute. I get shot down again. But yeah, it's very good, very good. Sorry about that. But it's certainly interesting, definitely. Definitely interesting. It's a lot of fun just messing around. Like here, Tom dropped me off in front of the jet. I'm very grateful for that. But I do get shot down again, which is really irritating. I must say it's a lot easier to kill a jet in multiplayer than it is in single player. Definitely, you can actually, it's possible, or easily possible in a car, whereas multiplayer is not. Single player, it's not very easy at all to get in a car. You want to see me die now, which is going to be quite funny. Ooh, painful. But it's certainly, there's certain parts that I like from both. Certainly. There's a lot more stuff to do on multiplayer, but some of the people can be a bit dickish, as you might see actually, because in a bit, me and Tom are in our actual cars, our own cars, when we get back into the city in a bit. Well, it's after we do a mission that I'm about to do in a few minutes, in about 4 minutes, and when we finish that, I get my car back because it being destroyed. We can phone up insurance company. That's one thing I do like. I do like that. Yeah, that we were like, oh, let's see how, because he has a Mitsubishi something or other, and I have a really old, slightly Lancer-ish, bit like a Lancia, a bit like a Alpha, mixed together. But you'll see that in a bit. That's quite a cool little car that I have. It's quite tail happy though. But it's quite fun to drive in. But when I get this, when I get the money later in the month, I'm going to buy, because an apartment that is 4,000, and it's the cheapest apartment with a 10-car garage. So I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to have some cars in that, and we'll buy a couple of cars when the next set comes round. But I haven't really felt any need to, I haven't really felt any need to do many missions. I've sort of just messed around quite a lot. The map's big, and 16 players I don't think is really enough, but in saying that, I think it's alright. I think it works in certain situations. Like yesterday, we were just messing around with helicopters, messing around with a couple of helicopters and picking up people and picking up cars, because like a cargo bob there, and we were sort of messing around with that. And oh, fail. Epic fail. And we're messing around with that, and I did set it to easy just because I haven't got many weapons. I've got a couple of free weapons that you get with a special, but that's pretty much it. And I really couldn't be asked to fail on camera, basically. But I invite Tom. I was like, oh, might as well, because the last repo I went to didn't go well. Must be said, didn't go well. It was very much a it was me and my friend Max, who I do airsoft with, and you will see. Oh, that's the other thing. I am getting a GoPro. I shall be getting it very, very soon. Be getting it very, very soon. Which means I will be doing airsoft videos. Also, while I remember, if anyone knows how to get people in your party chat, or yeah, your party or Xbox, to come through, or fail, come through on to the HD PVR2 made by Hapage. Anyone knows how to bring your friends' voices on, can you tell me? Because I was talking to Tom and Dan when recording this, and I'd much rather have their voice on, so I don't have to record again. It'll be very, very, very helpful for me. I'll put it in the description as well, because some people might skip through, but that's okay. I'm not that bothered really. Now, reason for me doing almost 50 minutes. Honestly, I felt like it, basically, because that's how long I recorded for. So I guess I could play into sort of 25-minute slots, but it means I still have to do 50 minutes talking, but I split it up, and I'd rather go while I'm motivated and just do it now. And that's about it. I am also on news getting a new it's called a home hub from Virgin, which will bump up my internet from 20 to around 30, maybe more, maybe slightly more. It'll be at least 30, it may be 35. Or it might be, it won't be 40, but it may be 30, it might go up to 35. This is because my stepdad has left, and we're sort of cutting back on money we spend, because obviously the salary is, well, not quite halved, but it's gone down by a couple of tens. Well, what am I doing? It's gone down, basically, so we're trying to cut back a bit. So that's why that is doing it. Oh no. I'm just checking to make sure it hasn't moved, but it hasn't. It's very much so we're going down. We're going to lose a couple of channels on TV, but I don't really watch TV downstairs. And we're going to go up in internet, so I might be getting 2 meg upload, which will be brilliant. But yeah, that'll be good. What else is going on? I may be getting a Land Rover after Christmas to do for a couple of reasons. Sort of not massively relevant, but I might be doing some airsoft stuff in it. Feeling it will be. So I'll record that because that'll be a funny thing. But mainly as a bit of a workhorse at my grandma's field, and so I can sort of learn to drive. And actually, I need to look at the insurance on them. Let's have a look at the insurance on the what am I on about? Have a look at insurance. That's a different thing to look at. Anyway, carrying on. That was a bit random, I'm sorry about that. But so I'll be doing that. What else am I going to be doing? Not much really, not from memory anyway. No, nothing else I can think of. I will be doing Battlefield 4 beta and full game when that comes around. Both on PC, it is awesome. In sort of 10 minutes I played without lag. It's alright, it's good. Hopefully when it comes down to the full game, Windows 7 will be better optimised for it. Because there's been so much flack against DICE for it. I mean, like, there's a lot of forums and a lot of videos are being sort of saying, what the fuck are you doing, DICE? Because DICE must know that most gamers play with Windows 7, not Windows 8. Because it's just generally better Windows 7. All games I believe that come out playable on it, whereas in the older games aren't playable on Windows 8. Sorry, Windows 7 is a lot better for gaming because you can go into the percent update percent easy and run, skip and all that bits and bobs. It's all a lot easier. You got the start button. You don't really know, like, you don't know how much you miss it, and then you're like, I really missed it now. But yes, we're about halfway through, and oh yeah, I've just picked up the car. The car itself isn't a bad car, I just don't like the colour. Which is one thing you miss from the chat, which is irritating. I need to find out, and if you do know, please do so, because it'll be very, very helpful and would mean that you get to listen to the conversation we had, which were generally about killing Dan, actually. So yeah, it's my gaming setup's quite good at the moment. Planning, oh yeah, that's the other thing. I'm planning on getting a new keyboard and mouse. The thing I said about Crisis, I'm not gonna be able to do anymore. I did get Batman Arkham City for PC through Origin, but I can't really be bothered. What else could I do? What else have I got to say? If anyone has got a remote control helicopter and is good at flying it, that is important outside, can you say, because me and one of my friends, oh, not one of my friends, Max is, well, he is one of my friends, Max had the idea of having a drone above our airsoft things, airsoft games, sort of have a second view. Not saying that's going to happen, but it would be quite cool if we could get it to happen. Obviously. But yes, I am about to. That's what Tom has had. And you'll see. I guess go and get some ammunition. The old ammunition, get some ammo. Hence the fact I wanted ammunition. That's the 3 guns. Well, actually that's 2 guns that you get through special, and there's actually an assault SMG that you don't get, but instead you get the pump action on there, which is cool, I guess. I would prefer the assault SMG myself. As you can see, I'm quite a low level. I'm only level 7 on this, which is, I'm not that bothered about it really. Tom will run me over. But yeah, I now decide to go that way down instead of going up 1 to get to the insurance company, because I'm an idiot, and I forgot that the players always come first. So yes.
Mutual Insurance. How can we help you?
What games am I planning on getting? Good Battlefield 4 really. Yeah, good Battlefield 4 for now, because Half-Life 3 hasn't come out. Just Cause 3 hasn't come out. Oh, I'm planning on getting DEFCON. DEFCON, the sort of a naval war. Well, not naval. It's a Cold War game. I guess. Yeah, it's a Cold War game. Best way of describing it. Basically, it's what happened if it gone to DEFCON 1 and there being nukes and stuff going on. Basically, that's quite a cool game. I might be getting Game Dev Tycoon. Not that guy's glasses off. Might be getting that. This is an awesome car I have. Might be getting that as well. That's quite a cool game. And they're both $6.99 or something, so it's not like they're expensive games. But yeah, just 33 minutes. What else is going on? Overly upcoming half term, I will probably not be recording. Ooh, look at that, got a bit sideways there. Probably not be recording because I have an exam on the 4th or 5th of November for English, so I'll be revising, and also I'm going to the Institute of Civil Engineers in London on the day of Battlefield 4 release, which is going to be irritating. So, you know, that's going to be irritating. Now let's look at Tom warming up his tyres. Now, you'll see there, that happened. He's being chased by the cops, so me and Tom decide we're going to really going to annoy him and go and chase him down and shoot them. And it actually turns out there's 2 people. Tom has a bit of a anti-slide mechanism, and yeah, this sort of stuff happens quite a bit. You do end up crashing into trees as well quite a bit. But you do end up having a lot of chases and stuff with other players because they've really annoyed you or something. Yep, just plowing, take him out. Bob's your uncle. Unless of course his name's Dave. Then of course it wouldn't be Bob. Now I'm going to do what Dan normally does, which is take out cops, which is like the stupidest thing you can do. But you know, oh well. yeah, the thing's quite tail happy. Now, really, this game. Well, at the airport, for example, I think we do end up going down a bit. There's no planes, but you can fly. Which just makes them. There's some of the 737s, which are sort of slightly smaller. Well, they're smaller than a 747. You can't fly them. But there's no 747s. There's neither of the 2-year Learjets, either the Chamel or the Luxor, which are actually, as far as I work out, like the same plane. Neither of them. But I've been there a few times, but you don't get a wanted level for going in there, which is cool. Yeah, I'll just escape the cops because I'm just too cool. But it's getting there, definitely. It's definitely a good game, and really a bit of glitchiness here and there, and the fact that you can't really connect to it sometimes isn't much of a problem. Obviously it's on 7-year-old hardware, which could mean that there are a couple of texture problems, but you know, really that shouldn't deter you from the game. It apparently, according to some sources, is apparently coming out. Well, it's 2 dates, but apparently it's coming out on PC, and they are the 22nd of November or something like the 16th of March. I'm hoping it's November, because, well, it's GTA on the PC, which will be very, very fun because of the amount of mods that are will be available for it. I'm hoping that there'll be the classics. I'm not sure I assume that Carmageddon will be possible on GTA 5. I assume that Tsunami may be possible. But one I'm looking forward to is the LCPD mod, the one that I showcased a while ago. Hopefully it won't be called that, it'll be called the LSPD mod. But it might be LCPD brackets LSPD or whatever, but it'll be the same thing effectively just for GTA 5. I think that'll be a good mod to get when I think it will be when it comes out for PC, for the PC game, because well, I find that quite a lot of fun just because it is just so funny to like just mess around and be able to take people out without having to worry about the cops is quite a fun thing to do. Pulling people over on the old chase here and there, calling them back up. That just to sort of actually go back to the roots of GTA. As some of you will know, the first GTA was actually, the first time GTA was used to name a game was GTA, but that was based off a game where you were a cop, and there was a glitch in that game that meant that sometimes the cops will try and take you out. And Rockstar, or they weren't called Rockstar, but Rockstar North Leng, the company before Rockstar North Leng, said that they what did they say? I can't remember that. They then made a game where you were a criminal, and it was a 2D bird eye view. So you're above the city and you sort of pang around and stuff. And then the second one, Vice City. Vice City was sort of it was alright. They had San Andreas 4 and then 5, but you had like Chinatown and stuff in the middle. So you actually got San Andreas, and 5 are the best. 4 was awful. It's a good game. It would be a good game if it wasn't classed as, if it wasn't called GTA. Because it's a good game, but compared to a GTA, compared to the other GTA games, it's not. Whereas GTA 5 basically, as and now I've used Nerdcube a couple of times now, but he put it quite well. This game is if Saints Row 2, GTA San Andreas, and Driver got drunk one night, had a baby, and forgot about GTA 4, or forgot about GTA 4 and had a baby. This is that game, and he's right. You got all the good parts of GTA. You got San Andreas, all the good parts of that, the map, the sort of feel of the game. Saints Row 2 was sort of the same era, if you know what I mean. It was like the same era of game. Just gonna put the hood up, the hood down. The hood, is it the hood? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I don't know, I can't really remember. And it's getting, well, it's not actually getting late at all, it's 7:30. What am I talking about? And then Driver is there because the driving physics are so much better. You see, to do that sort of thing in 4 was impossible. You couldn't get a decent slide and hold it. Whereas in this you can quite a bit more. You can actually, well, you can crash into people like that, but you sort of have confidence about what your have confidence about, like, if you turn, you know that you will actually turn. Whereas in GTA 4, even sort of like the Lamborghini Infernus, is it called the Infernus? You had to be going very, very slow to turn. Yeah, in this you don't. You can you have to slow down to give a sharp turn, but you don't have to be going deadly slow to do it. Which is good because it actually feels like you're driving rather than. It's not the best way, and the way it was classed before was boat physics, and boat driving. So everything sort of rolls around and sort of isn't very settled. Whereas this one, you can sort of, it is. You know what I mean? Here's the Maverick helicopter. I don't know what it actually is in real life myself, but yeah, I'm gonna go to the airport. I decided to go a full circle because YOLO. Now, yeah, you'll see that when I fly over the airport, normally you'll get there'll be a guy saying you're entering controlled airspace. Divert now, you will be shot down. I think it says, or it says divert now. Also, because 2 ones it uses. But no, you see, perfectly normal, which is actually how it would be, because you just say this is, I don't know, HG or HCH, Hood Corp helicopter. That'd be quite a cool name. And you just get permission to fly and land, but luckily it's GTA and you don't. But now you're going to see what happens when you don't have guns, but you want to take something down. Badly, generally. Flying is better, I would say. I don't love it massively. I think when you start flying, it's like almost impossible to do because of like, well, you basically what's going to put turbulencing, so you'll see every now and again a sort of go slightly off course when we don't mean to, and that's because turbulence. You just get that a bit. But in a sort of like when you start, you can sort of be rolled over by the turbulence because you're already rocky, and then the turbulence can blow you upside down. That's happened to me once, I think. I was in sort of like a skunk plane low, which doesn't take much to turn it anyway. But it's I do like it because you can sort of, once you get to a certain level, when you're 100% flying, it's a lot better. Now you can see it blow up now. Yay! You're going to get another helicopter. This one thing I do like is if you're getting a passenger seat of a Maverick or a Frogger, which is a helicopter we just took down as a Frogger. There's a little camera, and you can operate it. It's very cool. You'll see. I'm going to be the pilot, but if you're the pilot, you can view what your passengers are seeing, but you can't control it. So I think it's quite cool. Bit hard to fly though. A little bit hard to fly because you've got no sort of like view, like, you know what I mean. Tom's just going to get in now and we'll hobble along. There he is. Yay! But it's quite cool. We've used it to mark people up before. If you zoom in on someone and press A, then it marks them. I don't know what it actually does, but it marks them. And I think it changes what their little icon is, which I guess helps if you want to follow them, for example, or whatever. But yeah, you can sort of see it's sort of a night vision-esque system. Now Tom's going to leave in a minute. You get XP for flying with friends. That's what I just got some XP for. Now I'm going to end it here, just because nothing really happens. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.